Arts Lab brings people together through art and culture, taking place in the beautiful town of Turgu Frumos. The project gives volunteers, youth and children the chance to express themselves creatively while highlighting the traditions and heritage of Iași County. The program lasts 7 months, and volunteers spend up to 40 days working on each museum art project. It's a busy schedule, but the work is very rewarding, as volunteers take part in activities that make a real difference. Volunteers start with documentary visits, exploring museums, cultural centers, and local homes. They discover local stories, traditions, and values, and turn these into creative art forms. One of the key parts of the project is the artistic residencies. Volunteers lead workshops with youth, helping them create artworks for alternative museums. These workshops inspire creativity and give young people the chance to express their ideas and emotions through art. The installations are shown at exhibitions held at the Act House Youth Center and other places like museums and galleries. The project also travels with the Arts Lab caravan, visiting at least 12 communities to share the artworks and connect with youth and children. Arts Lab also wants to leave a lasting impact by setting up cultural centers and permanent exhibitions in local schools. This will encourage the youth to continue exploring their artistic talents and start community-driven projects. Arts Lab is part of a bigger plan to turn Turgu Frumos into a cultural hub for rural areas and small towns. By 2028, the project plans to open 4 museums showcasing the amazing work created by volunteers. The project will have a grand celebration, bringing together all 100 volunteers to celebrate the transformation of Turgu Frumos into a center for art and culture. I would say that the most heartwarming moment for me is hearing the students' feedback at the end of our residencies, how our time there made them feel, and getting to create my own artworks. The most challenging part, though, will probably be juggling the really tight schedule and overcoming the language barrier.
For me, what I enjoy most in this project is making creative workshops and facilitating exhibition with the other artists I'm working here with. And the biggest difficulties I had were sometimes in the workshops things don't go as planned and you have to change and be flexible.
What I liked the most from the beginning of the project was when we learned the most about the Romanian culture, enjoying moments with crafters, discovering new foods and traditions, being a part of the folkloristic festival, and so on. In this project I only had personal difficulties about how to handle my emotions, how to live with a lot of people in the same house, or overcome the feeling of unsafe.
This program for me is a unique opportunity to explore, make friends, create art and memories. It was a challenge for me to work with children, especially with language barriers, but I found myself conducting one workshop after another with love and joy, and I realized how much I truly love children.
What motivated me the most was the opportunity to be in another country and to get to know other cultures. Also, since our project was about art, I found a place where I could practice my art. Of course, we also faced difficulties. Sometimes the workshops we planned did not go as we wanted and we often improvised. We also had difficulties communicating with the children because we didn't know Romanian, but we overcame everything in the end.